Good day, everyone. It's hard to believe. It's been 10 years. Actually, this started in September 2007 when Engineer Jose Hilario and we were both judges then at the ASEAN Energy Awards. We signed a memorandum of agreement as project initiators of the Green Building Initiative. It was co-signed by architect Roldan of UAP, architect Reformado of the Green Architecture Movement, engineer Farala of PS Vare, and engineer Marquez of IIEE. It was signed in the Department of Energy in the office of the late Minister Angelo Reyes and Undersecretary Mariano Salazar. What is the purpose of PGBI? PGBI was formed primarily to provide a system for rating green building performance. And then it's also to set up standards in the building design and construction for improving their energy efficiency. And third, we set up the continuing education of the Philippine Green Building Professional System. And we also want to include the raising of the public consciousness to reduce water, energy conservation, and to improve the indoor air quality in buildings. Our anniversary theme, Green Nation, is actually a combination of the word green, our rating system, and the word nation. This is the result of our officers and members' close and strong collaboration to respond to the call to mitigate the negative effects of climate change, of which buildings are a major contributor. We have been encouraged by the support from the public and the private sectors to develop the Philippine Green Building Code, the first of its kind in the country, and the PGBI Green Building Rating System, our very own, and the EDGE Building Rating System, which is a product of our collaboration with the World Bank IFC. In 10 years, we have successfully raised in the national consciousness the need to build green and to help keep buildings green for the health and well-being of the planet's inhabitants.
Of course, it was organized for a very noble purpose, just to inject quality, efficiency, energy efficiency, in the built environment. The organizers were idealistic enough to make it a point that the organization is dedicated to serving the industry using very efficient means of construction, of operation, and others. The Institute was able to organize a training program so that it could train other individuals purposely for having efficiency in their minds for the design and construction of buildings to last. One thing that the industry was able to accomplish was that because of its effort, its program and the talents of its members were recognized, so much so that the International Finance Corporation commissioned it to make a survey of all buildings, 60 buildings in the country.
The first thing that we did way back in 2010 was we were invited by the Philippine Climate Change Commission. Okay, and then we were given a framework strategy to work on, and that is for green buildings. Then pretty soon, after about 2 years, napansin kami ng World Bank that we really are serious and intent in pursuing a green building standard for the Philippines. We had an agreement, and then the first issue of that year was to help a local government unit to come up with its own green building building code. And we did it for a year. Nagkaroon kami ng na finalize namin yung first with the Mandaluyong City on they had an ordinance on green building, and then after that we had national scope na with the DPWH, and it is still continuing even up to now. And in fact, even up to now, we now are helping the Department of Energy come up with its standard for mechanical systems.
Well, for the past 10 years, PGBI has done a lot. And to highlight 5 or 6 of them, well, first would be the creation of PGBI. This is an example of collaboration amongst the built environment professionals. Second is the green rating system. It's a comprehensive rating system meant to be a guide, a reference for design professionals and a way to measure the performance of buildings with regards to sustainability. Third, PGBI becoming the technical consultant of the International Finance Corporation for the Philippine Green Building Program. A fourth would be the annual Green Breakthroughs, which is something like a annual conference for green buildings. Fifth is for PGBI being a contributor to Climate Change Commission's Pillars of Sustainability during the time of Climate Change Commission Vice Chairman, the late Erson Alvarez. And sixth was becoming the local partner of IFC for the servicing of EDGE in the country. EDGE is a fast, very simple to use internet-based tool in measuring the resource efficiency of buildings. It is a focus-based program focusing only on energy, water, and materials. And what is more, it is based on international building standards, best practices, and is able to give information on the building's operational and financial performance. Well, I'm proud of the Hyundai Logistics Center in Laguna. It was the first project of PGBI under the green rating system, and it's the first one to be certified and awarded the highest rating of Camagong. I am proud of this project because it applied the green strategies recommended, and it is performing very well, more than it was expected.
I'm very proud to have Artalan, the first project in the Philippines to be a net zero building, and the first in the world to be an EDGE certified zero building. It is utilizing renewable energy coming from renewable power plant off-site. They have zero carbon footprint, and I'm really proud that we have Artalan building certified under EDGE. Well, I'm excited to see the Clark International Airport reach the final certification. We're in the preliminary certification right now, and they're proceeding with the final certification. This is the Clark Airport is a big international airport with a different type of structure. They're utilizing wooden structure that has strength in terms of fire resistance that is far better than steel. So I'm really excited to see the Clark Airport to have the final EDGE certificate.
I'm excited about the National Museum of Natural History being awarded just recently with the Green Yakal certification. This project is a fine example of an existing building that proved to be sustainable. We have also awarded numerous Hyundai dealerships with green certification as well, and we look forward for more of these dealerships to be certified, both new and existing, all over the Philippines. I am excited with the new version of Green, which is version 3. This is ready for pilot projects and will roll out first in 2021. And in this version 3, there are new, timely, and relevant requirements. I'm also excited about the Aliwala certification. It is a program for health, well-being, safety, and resiliency. And lastly, Green Zero Energy Building. So it's a certification for buildings that are zero energy ready, nearly zero energy, and net zero.
In the next 10 years, I see PGBI as the organization who will be known as the foremost authority in regard to green buildings and its green certification scheme, the most sought after certification by building developers and owners. Because of its holistic approach in rating a building, and it's more inclined or aligned to the Green Building Code than other certification schemes.
On its 20th anniversary, I am expecting that the PGBI will be the leader in the green building advocacy. And this has been planned when we had our business planning at the Asian Institute of Management.
Having been with this organization for quite some time, I do hope 20th anniversary, PGBI will be the leading, if not the sole organization when it comes to green rating system for new and existing structure.
Well, I could see the 20th anniversary of PGBI in a big hotel, and there are a lot of guests, building owners, sharing their happy experiences about their buildings that was designed utilizing the sustainability principle, sharing their operational savings, comparing it with others, and very happy about the profitability that they have because they have a lower operating cost compared to their competitors. So this would be a happy 20th anniversary with all those people sharing those experiences about savings they derive.
Even with the pace we are doing right now, I just hope that PGBI in the coming 20th anniversary will have its own office by then, and the programs that we are doing will be well patronized by the professionals as well as the industry.
So where do we go from here, 10 years from now? I'd like to say that hopefully we raise the percentage of buildings being rated to 20% or more. Then that our many members of our member organizations be accredited as green assessors and edge auditors. We want more of them. And then I hope that the Green Building Code, which we helped develop, can be updated once or twice in the next 10 years to keep up with the developing technology. And then we will try to get all the stakeholders like developers, suppliers, the academe, and the general public to be more involved in the green movement. I hope we can accomplish this in the next 10 years.
Congratulations on the Green Building Initiative on its 10th year anniversary, and I hope our future will be bright as what is being predicted that the Philippines, will come out of this pandemic roaring well.